This is a Harvard-trained anesthesiologist, and I'm going to be spending a day in a mental health clinic to see what his day-in life is and how this doctor is saving people's lives. Thanks to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring the video. And starting out the day, I got to Dr. Kaveh's clinic.
This is actually your room.
Oh, this is my room.
You're getting treatment today, right?
I'm getting treatment. Free healthcare. Okay.
Yeah, right. I'm Dr. Anthony Kaveh. I'm a board-certified anesthesiologist. I went to medical school at Stanford and a residency training at Harvard. I guide people through the most vulnerable moments of their life, whether having surgery or through a psychological experience. What we're doing here with ketamine or through the stellate ganglion block.
And throughout the video, we're going to see how Dr. Kaveh is doing that. And by the way, this clinic, Clarus Health, is in the middle of San Francisco, which is the heart of the Bay Area. But anyways, the first patient of the day arrived.
There are nearby nerves that can also get anesthetized. Those are the nerves that go to your arm. The risk of complications, theoretically, it's there. It's just very low. There's a risk of infection. I mean, to sterilize the skin very clearly there. Risk of bleeding is always there, so that's why we talked about minimizing or not taking any blood thinners or any herbal supplement. And with the ultrasound, we're going to seal the blood vessels. We're going to avoid them. First 10-20 minutes, I'm going to be expecting the blood vessels to relax. Your right nostril will be a little bit harder to breathe through. It's all temporary. Hand is it should warm up. That'll last anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. And those are all markers that we did block the right nerves. That's what I want to see.
Dr. Kaveh was telling the patients each step of the treatment. So once he was done explaining, I had to ask him what this procedure was going to entail.
Stellate ganglion block. One of the most mysterious nerves in your body. It lives in your neck. It governs your fight-flight response. Yeah, right, kind of where you're holding. Yeah, right here. Folks with PTSD or various other conditions that hypersensitize their fight-flight response. When we numb these fight-flight nerves, a good portion of those folks will have relief from those symptoms. Literally numbing those nerves, like when you go to the dentist's office and they numb your teeth with Novocaine, very similar to that. Instead, numbing these nerves in your neck that fuel that heart rate going up, blood pressure going up, sweaty palms, dilated pupils. If you numb that response, you can give people months of relief.
Wow, so you're gonna do a procedure now?
Yeah. We're gonna turn those lights off above you here in just a moment. Wow, thank you. Okay. So I have this cleaning pad here. Just gonna clean off the skin. Okay. Right. So I'm going to numb up the skin here. It's a lot more comfortable here. Okay. Little poke. 1, 2, and 3. Doing okay there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, a lot of numbing here for you. Can I get one more Doppler while I'm waiting there, Kelly? Can you bring it to the left? Yeah, because all of those vessels I'm going to have to...
So what you did right now, you're just anesthetizing the area?
The skin above you. Can you point? Yeah, you just point with your finger to where I'm at right now, the top left. That's where I'm numbing up the skin. And now I'll take that block needle from you.
Basically, what's going on is the doctor is injecting an anesthetic around the stellate ganglion.
You can actually see the ganglion very, very well.
And the goal of this is to reduce inflammation and restore balance to the nervous system. But out of nowhere, the connection to the iPad and the device lost connection.
The software update, no. So let's go back to needle enhance mode. Just get some lidocaine drawn up here. I'm about 50% of the way there. And then Kelly's gonna numb up the track that we're going along, so I don't want it to twitch for me there. Her anatomy is very good. I can see the ganglion quite well. Negative, and give me just half a cc there. Good, and then bring the yellow down. Draw it over there. And I'm gonna ask you to aspirate for me in just a second. Can you relax your neck muscles a little bit?
Yeah, I feel myself tense.
Yeah, it makes it, that's much better. Let's aspirate there with the lidocaine.
Aspirate.
Negative, and give me, in a second, half a cc. Aspirate. Negative. Good, numb that area up, and we're perfect. Good, and then I'll take the block needle from you. Perfect. Oh, you okay there?
Yeah.
Let's give her some lidocaine right here. Just inject 1 cc is fine. That looks good. Perfect. And then switch to ropivacaine. Hit the freeze button on the ultrasound. It is very warm.
Once the doctor was done, he made sure that the patient was okay.
So how are you guys with numbing? Because I felt like I was at the dentist, right?
A little bit of similar innervation there, but you were comfortable enough for it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Kelly's going to clean off the ultrasound gel. She'll put some band-aids on. I'm going to run to my next patient here, but I'll see you before you leave, of course, okay?
And later on in the video, we're going to see the patient's results and actually find out how much is Dr. Kaveh actually changing lives. So like he said, he has to attend another meeting right afterwards that I cannot not to be in because of client privacy. So while Dr. Kaveh is in his meeting, future Manny has a doctor checkup brought to you by today's video sponsor, Surfshark VPN. Surfshark VPN is a virtual private network that keeps your online identity safe by encrypting all the information sent between your devices, as in your iPhone, iPad, computer. I'm going to be telling you some crazy features that Surfshark VPN has. This is the holidays. I know so many of you guys are going to Greece, Italy, all these places, but you miss American Netflix. You can literally change your location to America by using a VPN. All right, man. What?
I'm checking your
Check my heart.
I have been.
One of my favorite features from Surfshark is the antivirus that blocks unwanted threats and protects your devices with one click.
What the fuck?
And there are so many details that I love about Surfshark VPN, but my favorite is Surfshark's clean web feature blocks ad, allowing you to surf the web with no difficulties. Would you recommend Surfshark VPN to other doctors?
Yeah, recommend Surfshark VPN.
Go to surfshark.com/Mr. Manny for 4 extra months of Surfshark at an unbeatable price.
Bend
And
over.
30-day money-back guarantee. So
It's time, buddy.
Back to the video. All right, guys, 1 hour has passed and he's still in there. So in the meantime, there was another patient that was being treated by Dr. Shrestha. And for context, she had already gotten the ketamine treatment, the other part of what Dr. Kaveh works on.
So, is this a vitamin? Start with the question.
It's a derivative of vitamin B3. So that is IED there.
Oh. So this helps with making her feel better physically?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the first feeling when you're doing NAD for me, I always know it's in my system because my legs less restless. You almost feel like relax.
Once the doctor was done with the treatment, I was able to ask the patient how her journey was with Dr. Kaveh.
I looked into the ketamine, Elon Musk. He's talking about that he takes it for his depression. For this, I couldn't even cross the Bay Bridge.
Wow.
I couldn't make it to, I was having really bad OCD, anxiety, depression. I couldn't keep a job because I just was so anxious all the time. I'll never forget this. My first thought when I did the ketamine session was I was freaking out. In fact, I did not trust myself enough that I booked myself into a hotel the night before because I was scared I was gonna back out. Like, I was terrified.
Wow.
I wish everyone could feel what I'm feeling. That peace of mind and clarity feeling, almost kind of like your soul is holding you back and saying everything's gonna be okay.
It was really cool hearing that, considering so many people around the world deal with mental health issues, and that Clarus Health is tackling that in such an interesting way with anesthesia. And minutes later, Dr. Kaveh was done with his meeting and was eating lunch.
We have a saying in medicine: eat when you can, sleep when you can, pee when you can. Because you never know when you're gonna get that opportunity to.
You work hard, man.
Well, when you're in the operating room, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't just leave a patient under anesthesia and say, I'm gonna go eat lunch, grab a coffee, you know.
Yeah,
Keep
no.
breathing on the
You
ventilator.
definitely
Important that you take care of yourself.
I'm gonna stop you right there and I'm gonna let you eat lunch since you need food in your system. So while Dr. Kaveh was eating, I asked Dr. Shrestha for a tour of the clinic.
Yeah, this is our
area.
prep area.
Okay.
So this is where we prep all the medications, and this is where we monitor our patients and their vital signs.
Oh, you guys use tablets. Interesting.
Correct, yeah. So we're able to actually, it's pretty cool. We're able to monitor their blood pressure, their heart rate, their respirations, and their oxygen level. Yeah, all the vital signs.
And then this is just the standard stuff.
Yeah, standard stuff like 500 bag, and then we have some saline bags, we have medications.
Oh, wow.
We have our first aid kit, our AED, which is, these are emergency medications, not.
So this has what a hospital would have,
It has
or what's the differences?
A lot of things that a hospital would have. Obviously, we don't have the capacity. We don't do surgery.
That's what I was like.
Yeah,
Okay,
we don't do
okay.
surgery, but we are able to do infusions, so IVs.
Once Dr. Kaveh was done eating, the results came in of the first treatment earlier in the video.
These are the images that we save that show where the needle coming in to where the nerves are, where we're numbing those nerves.
Yeah.
This was the first shot here. This is the lower level, the C6. You can very faintly see this line coming in. I see all of them. They're all up here, so I had to kind of navigate through the area to come to where the ganglion lives here. Is you can better see the. See how there's a little halo here, this black. That was some of the lidocaine that Kelly helped me inject along the way because there was a little bit of tightness. Along the way to numb everything. It's not that it's good or bad, but I will say that there was a lot of tightness there, which is not
I think
unsurprising.
it was me tightening up too.
You know, that's what I mean. A sign of what everything you were telling me about that physically manifests as just. So I'm very curious to see over the next couple of days.
Me too.
You still see some of the droopiness there, right? Your hand is, it's warm.
I can't tell. Well, you can.
How do you feel?
Tired.
Tired?
Just a little sleepy though, like he said, it was going to be a little,
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm fine.
That's good.
Yeah.
Keep in touch with us.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you bet. I'm really
Appreciate
curious.
it. This guy's pretty awesome.
I could tell, yeah,
The
wow.
whole staff is pretty awesome.
Good team.
Good team, good
No,
team.
they explain everything very well. They're very compassionate. It's
It's what you all deserve. It's important.
Thank you. Yeah.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Good luck with that.
Thank you so much.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
The doctor had even more patients afterwards, but I couldn't show them because they didn't want to be shown on camera. So as we finished up the meetings with the other patients, the sun went down and the clinic was closing. Before Dr. Kaveh leaves the clinic, he has to do some paperwork.
After his right-sided stellate ganglion block, in particular with regards to his ability to cope in stressful social situations, distraction, disengagement from an otherwise noisy environment, period. While in complete coma, he is pleased with the results of his block, period. He's also pleased with the overall experience with the ketamine and the NAD infusions, period.
Wow, that's actually a lot. So this is what you typically do after after each day.
All those procedures I did, I gotta say what I did in all those ultrasound things,
Wow. Yeah, right.
But we have a saying, if you don't document it, it didn't happen.
Like Spark Notes?
Cliff Notes is actually what we like to
Oh,
use.
Cliff Notes. No, I also use Cliff Notes. So before Dr. Kaveh left the clinic, he gave me the opportunity to ask him what keeps him motivated as being a doctor.
If your passion can help you be successful and make a career and hopefully help other people, you'll find that you can fill your cup faster than it gets depleted. It could be medicine, it could be YouTube, it could be any of the above, but the onus is on you to figure out what fills your cup. But when you have no one else you can turn to for help, that's the reality of being a doctor. For all those who are thinking about it, decades of training, not only to do what we do, but also to know when to stop. Know when this is no longer the right thing to do. Whether, for me, if it's saying no more ketamine or don't do this procedure, don't do this infusion or whatever in the operating room, knowing when the right thing to do is what you go to school for decades for.
Fun fact about me, I actually want to become a neurologist.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Yeah, I failed, but to do this video. Pivoted. I'm not going to become a neurologist. No. 10 years, I'm good. Bro, 10 years, man, come on. Because I don't have the passion, though. I have the passion for YouTube, which is why I'm so doing
Right,
it.
and you're gonna spend as many hours doing this as a neurologist will do that, but if you enjoy this, you fill your cup faster than it's depleted.
Yeah.
You have a lot more power over your health than you've probably ever been told. Manny has done a great job of showing how much power you have over your health, and it's probably a lot more than you've ever been told. No one cares about your health more than you and your family and your loved ones. Your doctors care about you, but we can't make the change that's gonna be needed for you to have long-term health. Speaking up for yourself, it's so easy to feel overwhelmed, maybe be gaslit and not feel comfortable speaking up. At the end of the day, you're gonna be the one who doesn't get the best possible care that you deserve. And I hope that you seeing how hard we work to do right by you guys helps you speak up better, to be an advocate and an ally, and not just be the passive backseat passenger.
I can testify they work hard. Every single one of them. The team. Clarus Health team.
Thanks.
I'm done.
Me too. We were gonna wrap up clinic. I'm gonna go home, take the doggy on a walk. Hope that my wife made dinner.
Realest shit I've ever heard in my life.
And now it was time to leave the clinic and for Anthony to go home for the day.
Man, thank you so much for showing me the ways of being a doctor.
Comment down below who I should spend a day with next. Hopefully it's another doctor. Comment down below which doctor.
Remember that you have more power over your health than you've ever been told. You gotta advocate for it.
What does that mean? Okay, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I know what that means. Type shit. Type shit.
I'm learning new words here.